Right, we are live. We are back. This is the NFL draft recap. Who were the winners and losers of the draft? We got some winners. We got some losers. Okay, I'm your favorite host tonight, V Time 21. Right hand side, we got Rondo TV. Um, we got America's watching, so about the NFL draft. So other than that, how you doing, Rondo?
Spectacular.
We had a lot of stuff go on during the week. A lot of players have been sitting during these rounds. So I knew for a fact Cam Ward was going to be the first pick, um, in Tennessee, because I was like, yeah, this gonna be a slam dunk move they did.
Um, they went with. I'm about to pull up the draft order for the first round. But yeah, Tennessee went with the safe pick, getting a quarterback. They need one because Will Levis isn't really the guy.
I've been telling y'all that.
And honestly, through Tennessee's draft, they've been they got some receivers,
Outside they got
and
Xavier Strepo.
I believe they picked up a running back as well. So they're committed to Cam Ward. So that's good.
They picked up a Xavier
It's,
Strepo
it's still
during
not
the
going to beat
draft.
the Colts. It's not still
Did you,
not
did
going
you
to
hear
beat
what I
the
said?
Colts.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard you what you said, but they're not going to beat the Colts. They're not.
Ain't nobody gonna beat the Colts except y'all need to just show out, bro. I'm not even gonna hype you guys up yet. Y'all need to just show me, bro.
And he had to steal the draft.
I know Travis Hunter was gonna get the second pick.
Um, Jacksonville traded up
Yes,
to
they
get
did.
Travis Hunter, and I'm not gonna lie, it, man, what a bad team to get drafted to.
You got to deal with it though. There's nothing you can do. You got to deal with it, son.
Man, um, Trevor Lawrence, if it's either put up or shut up, bro.
He's still developing though.
Bro, he shouldn't be developing. He should be. Honestly, he should be where Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson is in their
Whoa,
career.
whoa, whoa! No
He
way.
should be. He got drafted
He's
number
not. He
one.
is not. He is not there yet. No,
Then what are we doing with Trevor Lawrence then?
that's not my team. So I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just saying, like, you drafted him to be that, and he's not that.
Well, they get the man some protection then.
That's what I'm saying, though. Maybe he's just not cut out to be a franchise quarterback. But the Travis Hunter pickup is fun, though. Travis Hunter's a dynamic player.
You got to deal with him, Rondo. Essentially he's in your division now.
Yeah, he's gonna be tough to stop.
Told you.
And it'll be interesting to see how they let him play offense and defense.
I'm looking. I can't wait to see that, man.
Um, they said that they're gonna play him more on offense and then sprinkle him in on defense.
That's smart.
So we'll see. I mean, we'll see if we'll see if he lives up to his name. I'm sure he will.
And then I think Deion Sanders did it with the Cowboys. Then after that 95 season when they won that Super Bowl. They put him in receiver and they put him at full time receiver, and he played mostly defense when they start blowing their opponents out.
Yeah, he did.
At least he's back home in Florida though.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Now
yeah.
let's see what the other draft picks look like from the first round all the way down. Hey, Ashton Genty going to the Raiders.
Yeah, it's a good pick, and it's kind of a wild card pick because
Hmm.
he played in the Mountain West,
I
so
didn't know he. Funny about it, I didn't know he's from this area until I found out he went to Great Bridge Middle School.
oh, he went to Great Bridge.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
he must have. He
okay,
must have moved later on when he went to high school.
but yeah, um he played against the Mountain West. He played in the Mountain West, so it'll be interesting to see how he fares against NFL level linebackers and defensive ends. But man, they're comparing him to Marshawn Lynch, and I see it. He
Mm.
runs, yeah, he runs like Marshawn Lynch.
Yes, he do.
Yes, the power, the speed. Don't let him, man. Don't let him break your tackles.
I know,
Because
right?
if he breaks some tackles, he's going to the crib.
Yeah, because all right, keep scrolling. Now the Patriots made a good move getting the offensive lineman Will Campbell.
Yeah, they did. Campbell is probably the best tackle in this draft.
Oh yeah,
Um, they were concerned about his arm length, but honestly, they needed someone like Campbell on the Patriots to protect Drake May's back to to protect his blind side.
he got
So
a Grable. Mike Grable did a good job. He went offensive line first, then he went to skill guys later on in these rounds.
yeah, I think the Patriots had a decent draft overall.
As yeah, that's the door situation, man. That prank call, I was like, bro,
Oh, well, let's get to that later. Let's get to that later
all right.
because we got. I think we both got a lot to say about that because
Oh yeah.
that's the whole situation. Because I want to know what your opinion about the whole um Sidor getting drafted in the fifth round situation and what your take on it is.
Hmm.
Because man, bro, being on Twitter this weekend and then taking in all the expert analysis, I put that in quotations, just taking all that in. I think the Panthers had a good draft too, getting McMillan, get another weapon for Bryce Young. Definitely feel like Bryce Young took a jump
They're not going
um,
to the playoffs
last
though.
season. They might.
No,
Bryce Young actually had a good end of the season last year.
but still, you gotta worry about Tampa Bay. You gotta worry about Tampa Bay trying to take that division though.
Well, nobody's won that division twice before, like in a row. I mean, so that division's always turning. So
Oh yeah.
it's open. It's up for grabs.
Hmm.
Got the Bears drafting Colston Loveland. Thought they were gonna draft Tyler Warren because I think Tyler Warren is probably the best tight end prospect in this draft. But they drafted Colston Loveland, still a good tight end, but he blessed the Colts because the Colts drafted Tyler Warren and immediately bolstered this offense. I feel like for the Colts, I think he's a steal of the draft. Guy who can line up at fullback, the wide position. He can do it all. He can line up at wide receiver if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Like this guy's like See, like he's like Jeremy Shockey.
What's Jeremy Shockey? You talking about Jeremy Shockey
Talking about
the
Jeremy
Hur
Shockey.
with the Hurricanes, or with you talking about the Giants or the Saints? Which one?
I'm talking about Jeremy Shockey in it. Just whole career. Whole career.
Hmm.
Jeremy Shockey. You know how Shockey was in the league. So
Of
I think
course,
I think Tyler Warren could be like that.
the dude was technically playing on steroids back in the day, but he was good though. He was good.
He was good. And it gives the Colts somebody like Dallas Clark esque, a guy
I like
who
that take. I like that. I like that.
a tight end, a tight end that we haven't had on the Colts in years since
Mm.
Dallas Clark. So I like to pick up a Tyler Warren, honestly.
Yeah, because I was looking at of course, you know how I see stuff on social media. I watch stuff on NFL Network, and I gotta play. I got this thing what Joe Klatt said. It's like I gotta find out my story. I'm finding my story right quick. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. We definitely got to get Shador, but let's cover the rest of the draft because
Okay. I wanted
I
to play
know
that. I wanted to play that for the viewers
I
watching.
know
For the
because
viewers watching that seen that.
everybody has their opinions on Shador. And we got it. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. I promise. Promise.
So okay, let's look at this. Okay,
All
let's
right.
look
So
at
that's what. Hold on, let me
the
share my
second
screen.
round. Let's see what the
Let me,
second round look like.
hold on. Where's the screen? Sorry. No, it's not. It's right here. Oh, sorry. Okay. Um, Let me just recap some of the first round as well.
All right, we'll still recap the first
Um,
round.
Shamar Stewart getting drafted by the Bengals. He, he's a good player, definitely. I know there was injury concerns about him, so but he's still a good edge player. Good pickup for the Bengals. I just don't really know what the Bengals are doing right now. Gray Zabel is a good pickup for the Seahawks as well. I feel
Hmm.
like the Seahawks are really, they're building something good with their team now. Um, Obviously they moved off of Gino, but honestly, I like to pick up a Gray Zabel. Like
Interesting.
North Dakota State is really good at developing players. You know, quarterbacks and offensive linemen, especially.
Mm,
So I like that. And then Tampa Bay had got Eka Ibuka from Ohio State, a deep threat for Baker to throw to, definitely.
hmm
Um, prob, probably is going to replace Mike Evans. When eventually when he retires,
That's what's gonna happen though.
um, get another deep threat.
Since they get a deep, they get another deep threat. They you know they're gonna try to figure out. That's all I need, another deep threat. So if they do that, they should be fine though. You know what I'm saying though.
and Pittsburgh opts to go with the defensive tackle Derek Harmon
I
out of
seen that.
Oregon. A lot of people thought that Shador was going to get drafted here, but
That's what we all thought.
but they're they think that Aaron Rodgers is still going to sign with them, so they
Man, hold
figure
up, hold up. Hold up,
they
hold
opted to
up,
go with defense
hold
and
up. They,
replace replace Hayward. Because Casey,
Aaron
Hayward's getting
Rodgers is not signing with the Steelers, man.
King Hayward.
You hear me?
I'm just telling you what I know.
I know. I'm letting you know though, which what I know.
I'm just telling you what I heard.
I
They're
know. I
still
know what you.
they
I'm letting you know what I
they
know.
they
Eh,
think they're still confident that
There's
Aaron
no
Rodgers will
way,
sign with.
bro. The dude is 40. He stay hurt, and he's way past his prime. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Fair enough, but
I mean, you got to remember. I
Steelers
mean,
Steelers
the
recommend
dude stay hurt all the time, though, man.
Steelers recommended. Steelers haven't had this level of quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger.
That's different. That's a different era, and different day and time, bro. This is 2025.
Steelers fans, how you feel about that? What percentage?
You Steelers fan, you guys hate on me. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you guys know.
So I like what the Chargers did too,
Yeah.
Getting Amarion Hampton. Amarion Hampton is the guy that rose up, especially
Hmm.
in the draft process and after the combine. Um, I like this pickup for the Chargers, getting Hampton, he's a power back. Honestly, he runs with power, and it's very good for Justin Herbert just to give him the ball sometimes and just let him do his thing.
Hmm.
And Green Bay got Matthew Golden, controversial pick just because
Yes, it
you know
was.
he's only I think 5'9". I think he's a small receiver, but man, he was good in college. He was good in college,
All
but he
right.
only had like I think six, 5 or 6 touchdowns. This past season. So kind of iffy on that. But Green Bay drafted a wide receiver for the first time in years
About time.
in the first round.
About time.
So hey, Jordan Love is probably going to overthrow him.
Like always.
So
Like always. Are you surprised?
and the Giants, they traded up to get Jackson Dart out of Ole Miss.
I'm sure I'll figure that out.
Man, I don't know how I feel about Jackson Dart just because I feel like he can be good, definitely, but I don't know. A lot of people say he's like Daniel Jones 2.0.
Oh Lord,
I,
that's
I, I don't I don't
that's
know.
another bus right there.
I don't know. Another spot that I saw Fedora probably getting drafted to, but yeah, they get Jackson Dart, they get their quarterback of the future, and obviously he doesn't have to play right away because they have Russell Wilson, they have James Winston, so he can sit for about maybe 2 years, maybe at the most.
Oh yeah.
If if the if the Giants front office isn't fired next season, yes, they probably will be.
We already know we're gonna see this coming any kind of way.
And I think that's really it for the draft for the for the first round.
Give me 1 second, Rondo. I gotta blow my nose, man. when we was watching. I'm back. But I know that.
Damn, where did he go? What happened?
All right, I'm back.
All right. So the topic of the whole draft really was where was Shador Sanders going to land.
I
We
know,
thought it
man.
would be first round. We thought it would be second round. Probably even third round. But we didn't see him getting drafted in the fifth round, especially by the Cleveland Browns,
I know, bro. I know.
a team that already has Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett,
Mm.
Dylan Gabriel, and now
Shador
Shador
Sanders.
Sanders. That's five total quarterbacks on the roster. Five. And you're paying Deshaun Watson a boatload of money. Like, still. So I'm confused on what the Browns are doing. I'm confused. I, I,
Me too.
I just don't know. Like, if you're the Browns, well, you're probably gonna have to put Deshaun Watson on IR anyway. So Joe Flacco will probably be the starter. You declined Kenny Pickett's fifth-year option, so he's probably gonna be off the roster next season.
He probably get traded or cut.
Yeah,
That's too many quarterbacks from
probably
Cleveland.
gonna get traded. Yeah, you're right. So it's gonna probably be Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shador
Shador.
Sanders. So before we get into the whole Shador Sanders, draft, Shador Sanders will probably have to outwork. He will have to outwork Dylan Gabriel to at
He don't got
least
Dylan.
be a
I'm
backup.
not gonna just say this though. Dylan Gabriel, he don't have the arm strength like some of these quarterbacks at Oregon and any other
But
quarterbacks.
you know what though? In a quarterback position battle, I feel like Dylan Gabriel will beat Shador Sanders.
You think so?
Yeah, yes. And I know Shador is probably more. Well, I can't even say that. I can't even say that.
He he just throw that.
I think he's Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins. I think he's on that level. Dak Prescott. He's not Patrick Mahomes good. He's not Josh Allen good. He's not. He's not.
Don't even compare that for the only. I'm not even gonna talk
He
about that Prescott.
he's
Mm-mm.
he's at the
You want me to go there? I ain't going there tonight.
he's at the Kirk Cousins tier.
I take Kirk Cousins. I'm not taking that Dak Prescott take. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, for what Dak Prescott does,
Since when?
Shador Sanders does the same thing.
Mm, nah,
He's more, yeah.
I
Dak
don't see
Prescott,
that.
Dak Prescott, Shador Sanders, they throw from the pocket. They throw from the pocket. They're not really good runners. Um, yeah, I just don't see it from Shador, and I'm not surprised that he fell to the fifth round. Honestly,
Me neither.
you know, I thought he was going to be at one point undrafted because teams were just passing on him. Like, you
I said you gotta realize this too. It's like a lot of NFL teams don't like his attitude.
they don't, they don't. And you know what? And so many stories came out from the interview process that he didn't really match with Brian Dable when he got interviewed by the Giants. They didn't really mesh together, so that was a kind of a bad interview. And he really didn't have a good interview with the Saints.
No,
So they were going to draft him. He thought the Steelers would draft him, but they had their hopes. They still have their hopes on Aaron Rodgers. So those are really the top three teams that were like looking at Shador.
hmm
Other than that, nobody was really nobody was really impressed by Shador. He does have the talent of Kirk Cousins. I think that's a good comparison. And I would even say Tyler Shuck is better than him. Like I know
oh
I
sure, he
know I
been
know I know Shador won the Heisman, but
Shador to win the Heisman.
no, no,
Shador did
I'm
not
right.
win the Heisman.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to say.
No,
I know he
clean
meant
yourself up,
no.
man.
I know he threw like did he throw like maybe like 50? How many touchdowns did he throw this season?
I lost count, bro.
I know he threw a ton, but Tyler Shuck is a better quarterback prospect than him. Um, and that's why the Saints drafted him.
Mm.
The reality is, nobody wanted to put up with Deion Sanders. Nobody wanted to put up with Sanders.
You saw what Shiloh did.
Yeah, Shiloh went out and hired his own agent.
He fired his dad. It was just a smart move though.
It is a smart move, and Shador might have to do the same at some point.
It's Shador. You got to realize Shiloh grew up. Shiloh was born before Shador. And he was born like 2000 time, and Shador was born like 2002. Quote what I heard. So Shiloh got a better demeanor than Shador when it come to firing his own dad as his agent.
But I think Shador doesn't have a good work ethic.
See,
He doesn't have good work ethic, and that's how Dion was when he was in the league. He didn't really care about practice. He didn't really care, about putting the work in because he was naturally talented. But the thing about Shador is he's not naturally talented. He's not.
no,
You know, he doesn't. He puts the ball. in bad positions. He doesn't let the receivers, he doesn't allow the receivers to catch the ball sometimes. Puts in tough positions. And yeah, it's a miracle how Travis Hunter worked with him. You know, because Travis Hunter, superstar.
You see, Shador doesn't have that that say no mentality like some people do, man. I hate to
And
say it though, but I'm just telling the truth though.
and I think doing like celebrities showing up to Colorado, day one of the season, day one,
Listen, but man,
day one of Deion
they so
Sanders'
happy that
coach.
Dion's there in Colorado. Them celebrities, man,
Yeah,
they need to start winning bowl games and going into winning their conference title though. That's what they got to do. I'm sorry.
but it's a celebrity showing up. It's the family having a reality show.
It's a show team. I keep telling y'all that, bro.
It's it's Shador Sanders not putting
You hear me?
in work. It's all of that, and that's why he
It's a
didn't
show.
get drafted in the first round.
I ain't told Josh that during the college football season.
But it's
I
all
said
of
you
that,
guys got a team, but it's just you guys got the players, but you guys are a show team.
and that's why Shador didn't get drafted in the first round.
Exactly. Now I'm starting to see what you're telling me. I seen it, but it's like
It's not because he's cocky, but
no,
he
he
is
ain't cocky.
cocky.
He's a good player. It's
He
just
no, he's cocky, but like
yeah,
he's not that good to be that cocky. I'm just saying. Like, why did he throw in the combine?
yeah. That's another thing. I'm like, is he think is he is does he think that is he think he gonna get drafted in the first round by throwing in the combine?
Yes, I do think he doesn't engage, and eventually, yeah, because I was watching Jason Whitlock today, and
Oh Lord, but
but he brought up a good point. You know, he said that maybe Deion Sanders is working on being is trying to be like LeBron James and
Bronny.
no Rich Paul. He's trying to be like Rich Paul, and
Oh Lord.
he's trying to
Oh gosh.
be an agent to these players. First with Shador, and probably he was gonna do it with Travis Hunter.
And Shiloh.
Jimmy Horn. He was probably he was gonna do it with and become like a conglomerate and really have like these players sign with him. Like he was actually trying to be like an agent, and I could really see that because now I think he just completely shattered his NFL coaching gig. The NFL showed that how they feel about Deion Sanders. They don't like him. They clearly don't like him. So that was his end trying to be in the NFL, being an agent, and it's gonna fail.
And then the thing about it, I hate to say this though. You get back to Colorado's paparazzi football. Okay. Yes. Okay, you guys ain't won nothing in years. I get that. But they acting like this is USC, old USC when they had all the celebrities on the sidelines during the game when they was winning. I'm like, Colorado, he ain't done. I'm like, why? All these Buff fans showing out of nowhere, except for Josh, though. Except for Josh.
Josh,
So what?
he started repping
He a
Colorado.
bandwagon. He a bandwagon. He never talked about Colorado until now.
And I'm like, man,
He a bandwagon. I'm so.
all these fans came out the woodwork.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just calling like I see it, bro. He talking about, oh, I'm gonna get some, oh, watch out for them buffs. And I'm like, do you even hear yourself?
Yeah, I don't remember them being ranked, but that's not really a factor.
Nah, it's not.
But it's kind of a factor a little bit. But Shador didn't really elevate his team.
Nah.
If anything, Travis Hunter did.
Travis Hunter developed more than Shador. I hate to say it though, it's the truth though.
I think Travis Hunter can be. I mean, I don't think he's going to be rookie of the year on both sides of the ball, but I think he's
Nah,
going to win.
no
I
way.
think
I
he's at
never
least going
heard
to win.
somebody been rookie of the year on both sides of the ball. Never.
I think he's at least going to win the offensive rookie of the year. I think he's going to win that. I
Uh,
mean, if Trevor Lawrence, can throw him the ball, Jaguars actually do have a good offense. They have Brian Thomas, and now they have Travis Hunter.
yep, yep,
Like
yep.
that. That's it's kind of scary. If Trevor Lawrence can throw the ball, I mean, GG's, right? So like, and they still have Travis Etienne.
I heard Travis Etienne brother got drafted.
Yes, he did. Shout out, shout out Trevor. But yeah, but yeah, they need to make Cleveland Brown hard knocks. Give the fans what they want.
Another reality show where
let
everybody can just
it,
embarrass some teams. Another reality show. That's exactly what I'm talking
let
about.
let us see Shador. Let us see Shador put in that work.
Waste your
let's
time,
see.
G.
Let's see him get beat out by Dylan Gabriel. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see
That'd
him.
be
Let's
embarrassing, but
let
yes.
let's see that quarterback competition. Oh man, the Browns are freaking. Oh my gosh, what are the Browns doing? Absolutely. Browns fans, how y'all feeling?
I
That's
know, right?
that's a tough. That's a tough. Man. I, I might actually have to watch the preseason games now
Yeah, me
just to
too.
see if they let Shador on the field. I'm sure they will
Of course they will, man. They ain't that stupid.
because they already know Joe Flacco's going to be the starter.
Oh
But
yeah, no doubt.
but but let's see let's see what Shador has. And another thing,
Mm,
like I don't like how they're talking. They were they were really trying to hammer this home that this was some sort of racism against Shador. But you gotta realize Cam Ward got drafted number 1 overall, and he's, guess what color he is?
I know he is.
It's like, bro, be for real.
I thought they gonna blackball him, man. That's what I was thinking in my mind.
He he's not that good. He's he's a better version of Manziel.
I've been told you that. That's it's like 2014 all over again. The draft 2014 all over again, man. That's how I
and
see
you
it.
would and you would think the Browns would learn their lesson, but
Hmm.
no, they drafted another player who has kind of character issues. They drafted another Johnny Manziel on the team. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but yeah, like Stephen A. Stephen A. All the people on ESPN, bro, they were making like these claims, especially Ryan Clark. They were making these claims that it was unjustifiable why Shedeur Sanders was not drafted in the first round. These guys, they were calling him like they were talking about him like he was a generational talent, like that he really was like Patrick Mahomes, and he's not. He's
Uh,
simply not. He's not that type of quarterback. And Mel Kiper needs to retire because he was the same. He was the same person. Why did Shador get drafted? Why did my favorite quarterback in the draft not get drafted? Oh my god! Like,
that's like I
bro,
said. That's like I said. Who the heck is Mel Kiper?
Mel, this guy does not know how to talk about quarterbacks. He does not know how to evaluate quarterbacks. He doesn't know. He thought he thought Jamarcus Russell was going to make. He thought Jamarcus
I
Russell
remember
was going to
that.
be
I
good.
remember that.
He thought Achilles Smith would be good. He thought he thought Johnny Manziel would be. Like, now Shador can be good. He can get better, but he has to be willing to put the work in, and he's not.
Oh yeah.
And
Where
the
where is it?
Browns,
Oh, there it
the
is.
you know, Deion Sanders is low key a clown. He's a clown,
You starting to notice that?
and Shador Sanders is a clown too.
I'm not even wasting my time this year watching it on the Cleveland Browns, bro.
I do like I like the pickup of Dylan Gabriel
Yeah,
because
that was a good pickup.
Dylan Gabriel's the guy that they can probably develop. I don't know. I don't know how long Joe Flacco plans to play. I think he only has like a year on his deal that he signed there. So I, I Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shador Sanders, what did he do with his team?
I
Like
know.
what did he do in this quarterback room? Deshaun Watson is gonna be on the IR. Dreadful. That's all I gotta say. Dreadful. The Browns live up to their name. But I like my team. The Colts, I should have put on my jersey. I feel like this is the Colts year coming up. They should be improved on offense. Tyler Warren's a
Hmm.
beast. Um, the guy from Ohio State that we drafted is a beast. Um, DJ Giddens, in the 6th round, beast.
Yeah.
Colts man, hey, everybody, everybody put put this down that I said this. Colts winning 11 games.
Yeah, I ain't going to Super Bowl though.
If Anthony Richardson balls this season, oh my gosh.
You
Oh
said that
my god.
last year.
And he worked with Josh Allen. Like, you know how terrible Josh Allen was when he entered the league.
I remember
And you see how he is now?
he ain't
Oh
had no
my god.
weapons. Hey, he ain't
Oh
had no
my gosh.
weapons.
Oh my gosh. Like, um Anthony Richardson could be Josh Allen whenever Josh Allen took the league. I think he took like a leap in like 2019 or whatever, 2019, 2020. Like that could be Anthony Richardson, bro. Oh my, bro, Anthony Richardson is a freaking tank, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. And we had,
Let me
oh my
just.
gosh, we have Tyler freaking Warren, bro. We have Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. No, I'm not gonna say that. That's that's good. But yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say what I'm about to say. It was gonna be
Yeah,
kind of.
he better catch himself on national television.
It was gonna. It wasn't gonna be PG. But hey, all I know, I was excited, bro, on Thursday, bro. Like this, Chris Ballard, bro. Oh my gosh, he might. Oh my gosh, bro. I might. I want to shake his hand, bro. I want to shake his hand, bro.
Crazy.
This might be like a generational Super Bowl run, bro.
Y'all not going, bro.
That we go on,
I remember you saying this in April 2020, April 28th, and
bro.
we're gonna get in January 2026, and
I
I'm gonna
don't
say
think
we.
I don't think you're seeing the vision though, bro. Like our defense was good, our offense was really
You said
lackluster,
it's like I'm hearing the same stuff from last year.
bro. Like Tyler Warren, bro. Jonathan Taylor still in the backfield. Michael Pittman, Josh Downs. I still got Mo Alley Cox to block if
Stay
you needed
healthy.
to.
That's my thing. Stay healthy.
Um, yeah, Richardson needs to stay healthy, but man,
Oh no no
he's
no no! I'm talking about that him, like the whole team. Stay healthy.
Anthony Richardson is like freaking like he's like Cam Newton, bro. Cam
He
Newton,
better than
Josh
Cam
Allen,
Newton, man.
Cam Newton, Josh Allen.
He better than
He
Cam
has
Newton, bro.
Lamar Jackson speed. Like, oh my gosh, man. And don't get me. Oh my god! And this freaking offense, this freaking tackle that we drafted in like the sixth round, bro. He's like freaking
Hmm.
280, 6'8", bro. Like 6'80", 6'8", 280. Can probably play right tackle. Oh my god! Did we have a good draft? Is this is this real life?
Shut up, man.
Is this? Oh my god! Like finally, oh my god! Finally, we're doing something. We're finally doing something. Oh my gosh! I might actually watch Colts football. I said I wasn't, but heck, I'm I'm about to, bro. Every game I'm gonna watch. Like, okay, picture this, picture this. So
Hmm.
Colts, Chiefs, AFC Championship. Ooh, I don't know, bro. Colts and Chiefs in in the AFC Championship. Whew. All I'm about to say is
Mm.
scary hours. No Drake. What's his score?
Uh,
What is his
man, we just.
score? 138.83.
I told you it's gonna be a sweep. I didn't I tell you last week it's gonna be a sweep.
Oh my god.
I know.
The Cats are this good?
Y'all just hey, y'all got a better team than everybody else, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Uh, hey, I might have to change my freaking. I think, man, yeah, I might have to change my finals prediction. But
Cleveland and OKC. I'm calling it right now.
I'm still
You
thinking
ever
LA. Oh, no, LA.
Lakers, they done. They done. You
It's not
laughing?
done.
I'm serious.
It's not over till it's over.
It's 3-1. That's done.
They're not done.
I hate to say this, Rondo. You might hate me for saying this. I think Anthony Edwards is a better player than LeBron right now. Yeah, I said it. And he's gone. So y- y'all want to admit this America?
Well,
I'm
hold on,
just
hold on,
telling you.
hold on, 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 bro. Hold on, bro. Because you're not gonna talk about LeBron like that. Hold on, bro. What you say?
Someone this LeBron and the Lakers in yesterday's game. That's all I'm saying.
What you say?
You heard what I said.
No, no. I want you to say it. Say it.
I said
Say it.
Anthony Edwards is a better ball player than LeBron right now in the playoffs.
That's kind of
No, it's not.
that's
This is
so.
my opinion.
Rashawn, have you been watching this whole series?
Yes, I
Like,
haven't watched this
like,
whole series.
actually, like sitting down and watching it.
I watched this whole series, man. I mean,
So,
LeBron,
so you saw,
hey,
so you saw LeBron drop 38 in game
I
two.
saw, I seen it, bro. Because it's like JJ Redick. It's the way he it's the
No,
way he does. Hold up, let me finish. He designed that play yesterday all wrong.
I agree with you. I
But think
am.
about it.
I do
Why in the
not.
world would you give? Who was at the inbound that pass?
I
Was that
think
LeBron or
I think it's
somebody
LeBron.
else?
LeBron inbounded the ball and turned it over. But
See, that's bad matchup right there. Now, not LeBron, but JJ Redick's playbook during that time.
I just don't like how JJ Redick just ISO Luca every
He
time.
always do that.
I just don't like how we're so dependent on Luca. And I know he's younger and everything, but man, if that's the Lakers' identity, teams figured that out, bro. They already figured
It's-
that out.
They did that
Timberwolves figured that
yesterday.
out,
They did that yesterday.
but I don't think
That's
it's over.
why I hate to say this. That's why Steve Nash didn't last long in Brooklyn.
Well, Steve Nash didn't last long in Brooklyn because it was. I don't think it's gone. I think I don't really think KD would. I don't think
Hey,
KD
JJ
would
Redick.
like that.
I'm not saying that JJ Redick. He need to figure something out by tomorrow. Cause
I don't think
that
so.
scheme that play scheme he drew up with like a point seconds left. I wouldn't have done that.
I
ISO,
wouldn't.
ISO.
I wouldn't have done it either. And I don't put this loss on LeBron because
Nah, don't put
I
on.
know
Nah,
I know the thing everybody has said was LeBron didn't score any points in the fourth quarter. But man, Reeves hasn't been playing good.
Reeves was lights out, bro.
Well, he hasn't been really playing that good. Rui has been playing good. The player, I don't know why JJ Redick doesn't play Jackson Hayes. He only played him for 4 minutes yesterday.
Do that.
Jackson Hayes,
I noticed that too.
the only like center on the team.
And they took away
He's
the
kind of
Lucas
lethargic.
lobs too. They took they took that away in the first half. I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know why JJ don't play Jackson Hayes. I know Jackson Hayes isn't really the best player, but he needs some size.
It's just like the Miami Heat not playing Jamie Hawkins Jr. in the playoffs, man, and play especially playing in tournament too.
The Lakers should bounce back from this.
I hope so. Yeah, they want to get
I
embarrassed,
don't,
lose at home in LA.
I don't think it's fully taken. And the, the rest are terrible. That whole game, that whole game. LeBron did not foul Anthony Edwards.
No,
He did not. When he did this, that was that was, the hand wasn't part of the ball.
they cheated. I think they cheated in that game, bro.
I think the rest of that parlay.
And I'm thinking I think the rest of the parlay in that Detroit and New York game too.
That game was terrible too. That game had a
That sure
terrible
was
ending,
terrible.
man. Because that game was really good, bro. It was a bad ending. Yeah, Pistons. Pistons gonna get screwed, bro. They're gonna get screwed in the. They're already screwed. They're down 3-1, so they're screwed. Um,
Okay, spot. So Cleveland, who they face next? If they face Detroit or New York.
they face the winner of the Pacers and the Bucks.
What?
The Pacers and the Bucks. Whoever wins
What?
that. They face the winner of the Pacers and the Bucks. Whoever wins that series.
The Bucks, man. They finished too. Nah,
Yeah,
you
and
laughing? I'm
bro,
serious.
and then yeah, Damian Lillard, tearing his Achilles, bro. That really took a damper, in the Bucks. So, man, yeah, the Bucks are probably done. And once again,
I
the
think they're
Pacers.
gonna. You know what I think. I think they're gonna revamp some of these teams that lost in the first round. Though they're gonna revamp some of them teams though, like Miami, Milwaukee.
I think Giannis is out in Milwaukee.
Huh?
I think Giannis requested trade out of Milwaukee.
He been because only time he won a championship was that one year that he got lucky in 2021.
Now they got lucky.
Because it should have been the Lakers and the Bucks in the NBA Finals.
Something like
But
that.
I do believe during this offseason coming up for these teams losing the first round, they gonna revamp some teams though. Starting with the with Milwaukee and Miami. And you're right, Giannis, he might request a trade.
Uh, I think I think something is really similar, because
Hmm.
Giannis can't Giannis cannot be happy about what's happening in Milwaukee. And Doc Rivers, I told y'all this. Doc Rivers
Overrated coach.
is not the coach that y'all think he is.
Overrated coach. We realize the only reason why he got so good in Boston because he had the weapons. This
Bro,
time
how do you lose to freaking? How do you lose to the NBA?
he coaching other I didn't know they got Darvin Ham back on that staff.
Yeah, yeah. That's probably why they're losing too.
So
Because
what?
I said that's probably why they're losing too. Back being out there. I think he's bad luck.
I think they're gonna revamp that Bucks team though. I really do think so.
Well, it's back to the bottom of the cellar for Milwaukee because
Say what?
it's back to the bottom of the cellar for Milwaukee because you know Damian Lillard tore his Achilles. A
And
lot of
Doc Rivers,
a lot of people saying that this might be it for Damian Lillard. So
you kind of like injury wise or just playing wise.
playing wise,
I think you're right. I
he's
really do
older.
think you're right because
He's older. He tore
he's
his
a lot
Achilles.
older and he's starting to break down.
Like,
He remind me of Russell Westbrook back in the day.
but if he tore his Achilles, that's a tough injury to come back from.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you know, he's lucky he's not really a dunker type player. He's not a good Derrick Rose.
All
Um,
right.
Russell Westbrook, he's not an athletic player, he's a shooter. But man, that's a tough injury.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know how you can do that. I haven't been watching that series closely. I might have to watch it now.
I
But
gave up on that. Hey, when David Lillard went down, I said that whole team gonna be depleted, man.
that Nuggets Clippers series is pretty good too. I
That's an
watched it.
interesting series.
I watched it on Saturday. I think Clippers are
Me
gonna win.
too.
Clippers are
But I'm
gonna
gonna
win.
tell you this though. You think Doc Rivers on the hot seat?
Water white.
What?
I said it's water white.
Yeah, he on the hot seat. Yes, he's on the hot seat. Yeah, I got him on the hot seat. If he don't win this series,
They should not fire Adrian Griffin, bro.
man, they stupid for that, man. They fired him during the season. He had to get Doc Rivers out of retirement from out of the broadcast booth, man.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know how that is. He his coaching job.
And you know his son, Austin Rivers, he's an analyst with ESPN.
His son is terrible at basketball too. So I don't.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You telling the truth. You ain't lying.
Oh man. Yeah, a lot of teams are up 300. Warriors are gonna take this thing. Probably the Cavs
Each offseason guy, state of the roster. Does Hero get extended? Search for offensive identity. Miami biggest needs.
Miami needs to start going after these undrafted players, bro. They need to draft. They need to draft players. Man. I don't know why they go with these undrafted guys into the championship. They just need a full rebuild.
You say what?
They just need to go on a full on rebuild. And hopefully with this, Pat Riley will wake up and see that this team is embarrassing. This team is embarrassing. He gave up 55 points in the first quarter. What the heck? Are y'all doing? It sucks that they aren't in the Cooper flag race
Say
because they
what?
could use. I said it sucks that they're not in the Cooper flag race because they could use Cooper flag.
I know anybody can use Cooper Flag, man.
But the Heat just need
And
to
Doc
tear it
Rivers
down.
got he got another he could Doc Rivers got another 4 years left on this contract, but they could they could split that up when they 'cause they did I mean they did that years ago with Philadelphia when he was with Philadelphia when they lost to Boston in the second round. They ended up firing him. He still had another 4 years left in his contract at Philadelphia. Philadelphia had to buy out just to fire him. Man. I remember that happened.
But who didn't see this coming?
Hmm?
I mean, but who didn't see this coming? I mean, sure, Giannis is good. Yeah, Giannis is always going to be good. But y'all, like, Doc Rivers getting hired as Milwaukee's head coach, that had disaster written all over it.
Hmm. Yeah, because
The guy, the guy, the guy, the guy hasn't won the championship since 2008, and
that's when the Celtics was loaded, bro.
the guy really messed up a good Clippers team. That Clippers team should have won at least 2 to 3 championships with
Yeah.
Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, Jamal Crawford. They should have won.
That was the original Clippers team, bro. Not this team they got now with Kawhi Leonard. I think if you would have put I'm about to say this. I think if you would have put that Clippers team with this old Clippers team they had with the original one with Griffin and them, man, they go through this Clippers new team, bro. Anytime.
I don't know why Leonard like these, but I'm sure. I think Kawhi Leonard really, I would hate him right now.
Hmm.
So not really disagreeing with you on that, just because Blake Griffin was a beast, DeAndre Jordan was a beast, Chris Paul was a beast. But I think when it comes to putting that team against this current Clippers team,
All right.
I think the current Clippers team beats them just because Kawhi Leonard, man. Kawhi Leonard is a beast. But hold on. So
What?
if the Clippers win this series, they can match up with the Thunder Nets.
I
I
can't wait to
think
see that.
I
That's a
think
dual match right there. That's a dual match right there for the ages, bro.
hey, if Kawhi oh my god, oh man, I'm telling y'all, man, this Clippers team, man, is pretty good. If they make it past Denver and face OKC, that game, that OKC Clippers series is gonna go 7 games.
I think it's gonna go 7 games too.
Like OKC's not just not winning like 4 in a row. They're not gonna sweep. If they sweep, it's because of Kawhi essentially.
Oh yeah. Yeah, to realize this too. I think OKC did beat the Clippers like one time in a row in the regular season though, and at one of them times in LA though.
That's true. Um, but don't sleep on the Clippers, man. Clippers still have it. But Ty Lue knows how to coach. Definitely. Ty
You
Lue
sit
be
there and
coaching them up, man.
you said what?
I see Ty Lue be coaching them up, man.
Ty Lue is like like Ty Lue is we seen him coach with that Cleveland team that won that one championship and he can coach. We gotta get the right support. But the thing about it, after LeBron left, he didn't have that supporting cast around it in Cleveland. When LeBron left, go to LA.
LeBron would have left Cleveland in a bad situation.
I don't think he's gonna re-sign back with Cleveland.
What we say?
I thought everybody I thought he was gonna resign back to Cleveland, man.
I don't think Cleveland. From what I remember, I don't think Cleveland could afford him, so they had to let him go. But man, those Cavaliers team, man, 2015, well, 2014, 2015, 2016, they were
Hmm.
special, man. That 2016 team was special. Shout out Kyrie Irving. I don't know why Kyrie left for Boston. If he didn't leave for Boston, bro, they probably could have won that championship in 2017.
He didn't want to get along him. He didn't want to be in LeBron's area.
That's some BS. That's some BS. Like, right, bro. Like, you're playing with LeBron James, bro. I don't like. It's LeBron. I would put LeBron in a heartbeat. Like, bro, if they needed me to play in this game coming up on Wednesday, I would play for them, bro. I
I
would
know you would. I know
play.
you would. I know you, Rondo. I know you, man.
Yes, sir, I will. But, like, I would hop on a plane right now. I don't like the Lakers. I thought he should have stayed in Cleveland.
I wonder how Jamal feel about the his Magic getting beat though, man.
Magic.
Mm.
You know, the Magic needs some. They need some veterans on their team.
They need help.
They need some vets on their team. So they're going to lose to Boston regardless.
If it's Cleveland, I think it'll be Cleveland. OKC, like I said though. Boston, they good. But Cleveland, they just on fire, bro. I'm just saying like kind of like I see it though, man. You know.
Yeah, Cleveland should run through the East, bro. You know, and they should. That Boston series is going to be. That Boston series is going to be something. If Cleveland can limit Boston's threes, man, they can win the series in seven.
You say what?
If Cleveland can limit Boston's threes, they can win the series in seven. 7 or 6. Mm.
Okay, we good on that. Yeah, cause I was like, yo, that's crazy, man. Oh, then I'm looking at the Dallas Stars, Colorado Avalanche game. Series tied up 2-2, man,
Oh,
in the first period. Okay. The Dallas Stars got some cool uniforms, man. You hear me?
I heard
Because they used to be the I never get somebody told me they used to be the Minnesota North Stars, bro, back in the day. Until they moved to Dallas and Minnesota. That's how Minnesota got the Minnesota Wild name. It remind me of when the Los Angeles Rams moved to St. Louis in the '90s. That's how that format was, man. If you know what I'm saying, though. What's so funny?
you can see the facial hair. Okay.
What? What?
um,
What? What are you saying, man? Dang. You just gonna sit there like a dead fish.
dead.
All right, for the viewer, watch it, like, subscribe, follow my socials, man. I don't take us home, man.
Yeah, like you said, bro. Follow the socials. Follow the man. I don't know when I'm gonna post a reaction video. I have to focus on this channel, making this channel, the same. So but follow the reaction channel down in the description. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out, shout out Cavs, shout out the Colts, shout out LeBron, and shout out this podcast. And no happen with Rashawn. Okay, you fat.
I'm right here.
So yeah, Rashawn.
I'm right here.
No, Rashawn.
Mm.
Close it up. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not just gonna come back, but we'll see y'all next